Thank you for staying with us on the Pulse. Time now for the sport. I'm Gary Al Smith. And the Premier League has officially declared Manchester City champions. However, there are still a couple of races to be run. Up in the top four, there is a race for the Champions League, and also if you extend it to the top 8, top 7, there's a race for the Europa League. However, the Ghanaian interest is firmly in relegation because Andre and Jordan Ayew may face the drop at the end of the season, which is in a couple of games' time. Swansea face Southampton in the battle, and Selwyn Saki is in the studio with me for us to look at the way the permutation looks like. We look at the EPL table to help us with the analysis now. Yep. So Man City already champions, 94 points, chasing the bit of history for themselves to beat that Chelsea record from years ago. In the top 10, there's Newcastle, there's Leicester, who have been surprisingly bad in the last couple of games. Everton in 8th, Burnley 7th, despite continuously losing. And if you look at the teams in red, they are the ones we are looking at now. Southampton and Swansea. The two play this week, and it's supposed to be all kinds of fireworks. West Brom and Stoke, obviously Stoke City already relegated. West Brom, there and thereabouts.
Yeah, and if you look at the Southampton and Swansea, it's more than a World Cup final at the moment. Both teams have other games to play. Swansea is going to play Stoke after this one. Southampton is also going to play City. But the tricky one here is that Swansea are playing a team that's already relegated. They know their stance. So even if they lose the Southampton game, maybe they might say they have a chance over there. But no, they have to win this game. For Southampton also, they definitely have to win this game because the next game after this is against Manchester City. And you don't think Manchester City wants to lose the game again.
True. So that's the way it is. Huddersfield in 36 after their draw with Man City, suddenly giving a boost there. We have the table here just to give us a bit of perspective, and it's also here as well.
All right.
Right. So how important was the draw for Huddersfield? Because yesterday it meant they went from 35 to 36.
Yeah, and because it takes away the pressure that Southampton and Swansea is going to put on them.
Yeah.
They're going 36 on points is good because whether Swansea or Southampton win, each are going to get close to them, but they are not going to go past them, which makes David Wagner and his team comfortable. For Southampton and Swansea, they have to win at all costs. And it's so funny how they have the same points, the same number of games left to win, and it keeps it in an open space for both teams to play. It just has to. Both teams need to show their leadership, and that's where the Ghanaian perspective comes in, because the best player Swansea has had this season has been Jordan Ayew, so he needs to up his game. For Southampton also, the likes of Tadic, Alston and Redmond needs to put up a big firepower tomorrow. Swansea are playing at home. It's going to be something that we'll be expecting to watch in the Premier League.
Yeah, something we'll be expecting to watch. However, let's just take the discussion a bit further to 11. Crystal Palace with that vital win. In fact, Stoke were on the other end of in terms of how vital it was because they were relegated. Bournemouth also with a great performance at the weekend. Watford, Brighton. Brighton, though.
Well, yeah, you mean beating Manchester United is good for them. Chris Hughton and his boys have had a fantastic season. I mean 14 at this point is great for them because it's a new team in the Premier League. They have to definitely find a stance over there. So they beating Manchester United. It's a big result for them, and it looks like they are safe from the relegation battle.
They are indeed. So Swansea, Southampton, 17-18 should be a big game. The last time Andre played in one of the recent games, he was made the captain of the tie. And so the leadership qualities, like you are saying, should be brought to bear seriously in the game that will be played. Where will the key battles be in that game?
Well, it has to be
all over the pitch.
All over the pitch, and especially in attack because both teams need goals. And if you look at it, Swansea have the firepower in there when you talk about the Ayew brothers in front. Tammy Abraham could add some stretch when it comes to the long balls when they need it because of his physique and all that. But Southampton also having good defenders in Yoshida. They've lost Van Dijk, and that's one be the problem that they face them. The fact that Van Dijk left the team was a big problem, and also managerial problems also came too. They've not been really comfortable when it comes to managers. Some come in, some go. Swansea also the same problems with managers, but the firepower has to be with the players individually need to step up. They have no so the big guys, Tadic, Redmond, Yoshida, and all that. Yoshida was sent off in the last time because of one of was a blatant foul that he did over there. With Swansea also, Andre Ayew, Jordan Ayew, Key. The main players need to be empowered.
They should be able to get up and do what Manchester City have been doing all season, win with reckless abandon. But can they? That's the big question. Right, so that game will be one we'll be looking at very, very closely. Thank you, Selwyn, for the analysis. We'll be following it closely because if Jordan is relegated, it will be the third team that he would have seen. Don't forget, he was relegated with Lorient, relegated with Aston Villa, and he doesn't want that bit of bad luck.